What's going on, Divine? Thank you for coming again. Let me know if the sound is good and my voice and everything. Yes, thank you for coming. Let me know if it sounds good. And give me a second, I'm promoting the stream. All right, let me put the music down. Let me know. All right, it's okay now. All right. So for the motto, this is what I did. Shape your world. Hello, Jay. Thank you for coming. We're about to start in a minute. Give me a second. Give me a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. All right, so well, I thought I hold on. Let me check something here. All right, we're just gonna go ahead. New. Okay, now there you go. All right, now I'm done. Okay, when will you ever play Bureaucracy? I already have a few gameplays on my channel. Me using. Okay, yeah. So the one in Korea is you're talking about the meritocratic government. I think I have a gameplay already uploaded. I just do not remember, but I will definitely do some in the future. Okay, so we're gonna start here, right? So we got here. I try to make his head as square as possible, right? That way we're gonna see if our dynasty they get this nice jawline here, like a square. I was not able to make his head a square completely. This is the best I could do, but it looks pretty good. Then the dynasty will be called Minecraft with a motto of shape your world. And obviously my goal today is to create the greatest steward ever, right? The greatest builder by using the Mandala Government, because the aspect of creation is focused on building and they actually call themselves builders, right? So I'm trying to recreate Minecraft playing style in Crusader Kings III. So we're gonna see. Okay, so we want him to be steward focused. We're gonna play a lot of development. So let me do the points deduction as I usually do. Greedy. I don't know if I'm gonna do greedy just because you get stressed out a lot. Where is it? And I don't think the monthly income will be worth it. But actually, it will be worth it if I get to 100 gold, right, or 1,000 gold a month. Then this one here will matter a lot. But because I'm focusing on stewardship, I want to do these three, especially diligent because I'm going to work on development, and stubborn for the extra three. Because one of my goals is to max out stewardship to 100. Not with this character, but one of his dynasty members. So is this guy gonna look like? Obviously, my goal is to pass this to my heirs. I would love him to be like intelligent. I'm gonna make it younger. I want to make him intelligent, but I need another point deduction. So let me see which one is good. I'm not doing reclusive because I get. Actually, I can do reclusive at the beginning, even though I lose stewardship. Now I can make him intelligent, and I can add fecund, which I always add fecund now after they added those traits that kill you quicker. All right, so I think this is good enough. Let me make sure everything's good here. We're gonna start with the Catholic faith, but we will switch later. We're gonna start Castilian, and I'm gonna explain why, what's the main reasons. But this is not gonna be our final culture. I will switch cultures later with this character. Steve, Minecraft, the dynasty name, the house name. I was able to squeeze this in the Minecraft, how do you call this symbol? We're gonna do Midas Touch. Wait, let me put the music a little down here. All right, I think that's perfect. So we're gonna do Midas Touch, obviously, for the stewardship. Then we're gonna do Temperate, which is one of the best in the game for the extra 2 stewardship, but mostly for the health small boost. Then we're gonna do Diligent for the extra 3 stewardship and learning, which are gonna be good for later. Then we're gonna do Stubborn, which allows me to get disease resistance, small boost, which is good, but also the 3 stewardship. Then we're gonna do the points deductions, which is Flagellant, Contrite, Disloyal, and Reclusive. Then we're gonna make him intelligent because I want him to get more stewardship, and I actually want to marry somebody that's intelligent so I can have my dynasty members be ingenious. And then we're gonna do Fecund for the fertility and for the life expectancy of 5 extra years, especially because the Mandala missions for creation require me to have a lot of kids. So this is gonna be clutch. My first son, Alexander. Okay. Communing with preservation. I'm gonna be in Southeast Asia. I'm gonna try to see if I can do the hegemony of India, but I don't know if I can do all of it today. So these are the points. And we're about to start. So we're gonna start as a duke here, but the goal is to become an adventurer. So game rules, Ironman. All right, you guys know that I like focusing on my character at the beginning. So let me change the clothing. Clothes. Let me take this off his headwear. I want nothing. All right, so I'm gonna do this one. I think, what's the color of his clothing? Is it blue? Let me check. I think it's blue. I think it's blue, and his pants are like darker blue. I think this is good enough here. Okay, we're gonna start in stewardship. We're gonna start wealth focus for the extra income a month. We do not need men at arms. I want the goal, because my plan is not to stay here for a long time. And then we're gonna modify vassals. So for council rights, he's getting a lot of money from me, but I'm getting more money from him. So we're gonna demand council position steward, and now making 8 gold a month. I'm gonna give away one of the. This one doesn't have anything, so I'm gonna give it away. Actually, I'm just gonna give it away. Oh, I lost money. That's okay. Keep reminding me for Alexander Divine, because when I start playing, I like to go quick, and I forget. All right, so we're gonna pay homage, which is what I usually do. Give him some money. I don't want to spend money on stewards or anything like that, so I think everything is set. So let's see. All right. Alright, so if you guys have seen me before, I like to do this at the beginning so I can get the 25 renown. Hold on, give me a second. If you guys see this, I like to do this at the beginning so I can get the 25 renown. So I'm bending the knee real quick, get the renown, because I'm trying to get 1 dynasty legacy before I become an adventurer. Alright, so now that we're back, the first thing I want to do is I want a grand wedding. But I don't wanna get married with somebody that's young, right? I don't wanna have kids just yet. So we're gonna marry this person here, and we're gonna do a grand wedding. Now we're gonna just let the game run. Now let me see how much money I need. So 338, which we're close. Okay, so now we got the money, so we're gonna do the grand wedding. Let me see. Alright, so I have a faction, but I have 34 months, okay. So I'm gonna start on the architect dynasty tree. Architect tree, because I wanna see how it's done. So when I become an adventurer, I can start collecting gold per point of interest visited. Now let's see if I get lucky. Alright, not quite yet. Alright, so I did not get the dynasty legacy, so now we have an issue. And that issue will be that I have to divorce her. Oh, I can. Bye. So I can run another one with somebody old. Old enough that I don't get any kids. Okay. I mean, this is not bad. This is actually not bad. So let's marry her. Let's marry her. So I need more gold, so let's weigh again. Okay. Alright, so I got the dynasty legacy. Let me see if I get lucky. Stewardship, this is what I want. All right, so we're done. So our first faith here, not faith, but face. And welcome to everybody that keeps coming in. So what I want to do, hold on. I started with the Castilian culture because I want to have access to their dynasty legacy, metropolitan. Especially, you get influential cities for the 20% development growth by city. So if I get 3, 4, 5 cities, that's an easy 60, 80 development of my county for later. But what I truly want here is Republican education. Dynasty members can receive the town of Maven line of traits in addition to their education trait if they are educated in a high development county. This goes all the way to 4 stewardship, 4 learning. So that means if I raise my kids in high development counties, they can get a free extra 4 stewardship. And my goal is with the dynasty to max out stewardship all the way to 100. So now that I picked the first dynasty tree, I will keep this even if I switch cultures later, which is my goal. So now we're gonna wait 2 months. And now we're gonna try to imprison somebody. And we will surrender. So now I became an adventurer, which was my goal. And I did it before I had my first kid. Because if I get a kid, my kid would have been the Duke. But now I'm just an adventurer. Okay, I need a little bit more of... And I got my wife with me traveling, which is good. Let's wait a couple more days. Okay, so now we're gonna pick 2 followers that are good in stewardship. I will not pick battering. I'm gonna pick destination focus so I can get... I'm gonna do a lot of traveling. So I want to get point of interest, prestige, so I get 50 per point. And we're going to pick, for law, we could do become scholar for the monthly lifestyle, but we're going to do become explorer just for the safety and the travel speed. Okay, now that we're done here, we're just gonna start traveling. Let me see if I can start doing missions here. Transport contracts, which is what I want to do. I do not like this route, but we will do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and get all these points of interest here. Okay, that's good enough. Because I'm gonna get 50 prestige per point. Now, can I, since I have a lot of money, can I switch this for hire mercenaries? And I don't wanna get anybody. I just want safety right now. So let me do... Okay, this is better. With the money we got, we're gonna construct camp perimeters for the travel speed and travel safety. Now, if you look at here, stewardship gives travel speed, right? So I'm gonna travel with high velocity. And yes, Divine, I see you. I remember. There you go, Divine. Alexander. Let me make sure to start raising him, educating him. Alright, so now that we're done, we're gonna do supply tent. Okay, the Pope is willing to give me gold, which that makes me happy. Wait, I actually need... Okay, let's make my wife a physician. All right, and now by traveling point of interest, now I can get 20 gold. So that's big to make quick money. For Voyager, we're gonna use organized camp, but my goal is to get all the way here to been there, done that, which I will get more gold from visiting point of interest, and my rewards got up to 30%, which means I'm gonna get a lot of more lifestyle experience. Alright, so our first travel was good. Can I do another one? Actually, before that, let me select some of these options so I don't forget later. Let me do Camp Riveries. And we're gonna do University whenever we get a chance. Look at this. Scholar Anna. Nobody's getting my jawline here. She's the closest. Alright, so now by doing Camp Rivery, not only I get 300 stewardship, 1200 provision, I also got a free building, a pavilion. So I saved some money there. And in the meantime, we will keep improving our camp perimeter. Alright, so now let's do this little mission here. All the way to the Byzantine. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do these all points of interest. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I am trying to have the tallest gameplay, playing Minecraft style, constructing and constructing and constructing. And for that, we're gonna use the Mandala Government. So right now I'm working on the setup for later. If you guys just join in, you guys can see here the traits I got. My goal is to also maximize stewardship. So I'm trying to get one of his descendants to 100 stewardship. So I make sure I added temperate, diligent, and stubborn for all the stewardship, and I made him intelligent and fecund, so I can live for a little longer with him. We're gonna do a no name. to get contract prestige rewards. So the contracts that I do give me more prestige, which I will need to diverge my culture later. Right, so we're gonna construct driven settlers just so I can get the extra income. And at some point I will switch to stewardship, so the monthly lifestyle is gonna be big. 25% lifestyle experience. We're gonna keep working on hollow body because I want this ruler to live at least 280. All right, so we're mostly done here. I'm gonna go to the papacy and look at the safety I'm getting here, but I actually need to recruit people. All right. We're gonna do these contracts because I can make them do them real quick. Gonna travel again, but this time we're gonna make sure we go to Iberia and get all these points of interest, including this one here. That's stewardship. Wait, I don't want to travel through land. Let's travel through the water. Okay. And then we're gonna switch this to forward scouts. You get this from having camp perimeter. I'm making crazy money already. Let me continue to build then. And the Pope loves me. I'm recruiting everybody here. All right. So my quartermaster is gone. I'm getting a lot of money. We're gonna continue to do camp reveries every time I can, so I can get the free buildings if lucky. All right, so this is the building I want to get for free. I got another camp perimeter. And we're gonna do golden obligations because once you do a mission, you get a hook on the person that gave you the contract, and you can get easy gold from here. And sometimes you can do that twice. If you come here, you get lucky enough and you can get like, 70, 80 gold from the same ruler. Now we're gonna go to church because we're gonna look for trinkets so I can live longer. If I don't have trinkets, I'm gonna start buying piety, which you can do twice. Let me do it again. After you do it more than 2 times, the piety goes down, so it's not worth it spending the money. Let me show you. You see, it went from 250 to 125. Okay, so let me see if the Pope will give me a mission, because he pays good. Alright, no missions. If they take me too far, the transport missions, I don't do it. Is it worth it to come all the way here? I'm gonna do it just because I am pretty fast. So I can do this pretty quickly and very, very safe. Look. Okay. Let's switch this. I want this more safe. And I have a lot of money, so boom. Now we're gonna invest again in another camp perimeter, which now gives me 25 travel speed and travel safety. So it's worth the money, especially at the beginning. All right, so now we got been there, done that. So I'm gonna get more lifestyle experience and money. I went from 20 to 26 per point of interest visited. All right, let me make sure my son is being educated. Okay, he will do temperate. Good. All right, we're gonna do heart of the family so I can get groom to rule later for my kids. And we're gonna continue all the way to soldiers of lesser fortunes so I can buy cheaper armies later. Okay, so I think Marshall, let me see my age. I have to keep an eye on my age. Okay, 25. 50 gold. I will take the provisions right now. I need them. Can I do... How far are you gonna take me? Okay, it's just right there, so we're gonna do it. I have taken most points of interest already. We're not gonna name you Steve. We're gonna make sure my wife raises you. Alright, so let's stay here. Can I do Cambriary? Not yet. Alright, so we're leaving. We don't have to be in Europe anymore. So we're gonna go to the Middle East. Actually, before I do that, let me do a cheap pilgrimage right here, since I'm here in the papacy. I do not need anything crazy. The reason I'm doing this pilgrimage is so I can get pilgrim trade, which gives me 5% travel speed and 5% travel safety. Now, I added flagellant as a point deduction, but if you do pilgrimage, sometimes you get lucky and you can remove it, right? So this takes a little bit of health, but now I don't have it. Okay, so I am 25. We're gonna do finally there so I can get the extra 10 prestige. And now we're just gonna chill and travel. I don't think I need this anymore. Let me recruit people. A good quartermaster is good. Oh, I didn't notice. I need provisions. Okay. Let's keep traveling real quick. So I have two issues here if I do this mission. And the first one is my age. How long is it gonna take me if I do this? Hold on. Because I like traveling through here, but it's not very safety, but they have a lot of good points of interest. Okay, this will take me 19 months because of my speed. Can I be done before I turn 30? Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. My guy's pretty quick. Yes, yes, this is perfect actually. 2 years. Okay, that's cool. And I think this is yes, I need this. All right, so we have to make this super safe. So we're gonna go ahead and do mercenary. All right, hire guards. And the reason I'm doing this for everybody that's new is that I'm trying to set up my dynasty. So I'm doing all the points of interest so I can get experience, and I get a lot of it. And I get a lot of, some of them give me a lot of prestige, which I'm trying to get at least 25,000 prestige. And I get 26 gold per point of interest. And the reason is that I have been there, done that. That increases the point of interest reward by 30%. Finally, there, that gives me 10 prestige per point of interest that I travel through. But that stacks with destination focus for an extra 50 prestige. And then we have see how it's done for the extra 25 gold per point of interest. And we stack that with a no name. So every mission I do, I get 20% extra from the prestige contract. Now, this is the most brutal terrain to travel, but it is worth it if you're able to do it. So what we're gonna do in the meantime is I'm gonna spend money. I'm gonna max it out. It's a lot of gold, but look at all the travel speed and safety that I get. This is gonna help me make more money later. No, we're gonna continue. Okay, I don't need anything else in Voyager. I actually, you know what? I'm wrong. I need the stewardship, so we're gonna continue. Now, can my son get another? No. What about you? Because this daughter is pretty good. Diligent. Okay. None of these kids will be my next heir. I'm gonna have more kids later. And let's continue. Actually, I want high stakes. I'm gonna let me continue architect. I take it later. Wait. Okay. I'm sick, but that's okay. So my Caravan Master is dead. Oh, but I got a better one here. Let me do this one. I usually go for safety, the highest safety. Which this is good. And I actually forgot, if you put your Caravan Master on stock up for travels, you get quicker. What is it? So the values increase by +2 every month. Okay, up to 20. So you can get 20 speed. And now we max out camp perimeter. And we got a lot of the money back. So I'm going to go ahead here. And I'm going to build baggage train. Should I build it? Yes, we're going to do baggage train. The thing is, the only thing I want for baggage train is this one here, battering ground, so I can get more money from stewardship contracts. So we're gonna build it. I'm 27, okay. And again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Wait, dude, what? Okay, there you go. We're looking good. My wife is pregnant again. I actually need like 10 kids. Okay, so I'm done with my traveling. So we're done with the Middle East, which is the toughest just because of the terrain is terrible. But look at all the perks I'm getting just by traveling. Okay, I should be able to do. Okay, say bro, I should be able to do now a camp bravery to see if I can get a free building. Make sure you're not constructing, because if you're constructing somebody or something, you're not gonna get the free building. All right. And I already have 7,000 prestige. Okay, so I got another pavilion, which is the most expensive. But now I can go ahead and construct battering grounds. I'm gonna get more money from the stewardship contracts. And I'm also gonna get more lifestyle experience, 25%. But that stacks with this building here, driven settlers, for the extra 20% lifestyle. So at some point I'm gonna go back to stewardship tree, but not yet. Okay, I'm gonna continue to visit temples looking for health boost artifacts. If they don't have the artifact, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy piety. You can do this twice before the party goes down. So let me. Okay, so I am 28. We're gonna travel now. Let's go to Egypt real quick. I'm not doing any missions. Actually, no, I need. I'm gonna spend some money on supplies. Okay, so we're gonna go straight to India. Right, this is safety enough. Let me grab some of the. Let me grab these two here. You know what? Let me grab these two also. I thought I did it earlier. That's enough. Alright, so I'm 20. I'm about to be 29. No. Okay, so now this is the trick. If you guys haven't seen my videos, to live longer. So as you guys know, you start aging after 25, right? But I have a con, which gives me 5 years of life expectancy, meaning I'm gonna start getting older after 30. But what I do now is a year before that age. So let's say you don't have fecund, it will be 25 years. At 24, you can just come to the temple, buy more piety, and you can take this option, right? Blessing of Resilience, which you get an extra 15 years for life expectancy, but this increases per level of devotion. So my level of devotion is Devoted Servant, which I think is the 3rd level. Yes, so now you can do 5, 10, 15. So that means from this option, I am getting, what, 30 extra years. So we're going to take it. And you can take this option every 5 years. So if you come here to this tab, you go all the way down. The next time I'm going to take it is 8 January 885. So I'm going to keep a tap on this to make sure I do it every 5 years. Hey Divine, so he's 8. Thank you for letting me know. Let me see if he can get diligent. Okay, he didn't. I gotta make sure these guys are being raised also. Hold on. All in stewardship. Look, somebody. Okay, good. All right, so now I'm gonna continue just to chill. I like coming all the way here for all this experience in stewardship. My travels are very, very safe. And once I get here, we're gonna go through here and here, and then we're gonna go We're gonna go through India entirely in one go. Get it over with. It's gonna take a few years, but I am pretty quick. Alright, so now we're gonna go here. Here. And as you can see here all the experience and all the modifiers I'm getting just by traveling, guys. I'm not stressed out trying to become a conqueror or anything like that. You can see here, I got most of them already. This way you can make sure you have a good setup. And you can reform your faith and diverse your culture. Do everything with one character. So I'm gonna try to keep constructing. I don't have to construct that much anymore. I am actually happy with this setup, so I'm gonna do here this one for the travel speed and the size of men-at-arms regiment. But for the most part, you can continue just like this until you get everything you want. And now we got Voyager, so we get extra 2 stewardship and more travel speed. All right. Okay, Joss is good because it gives me stewardship. Now, I will start... There's one more building that I want to do, which is Proving Grounds. So I can get land later. I have the chance to become a witch. I'm gonna do it. My daughter can get temperate, which is big. Can you become stubborn? Okay, what about you? Oh, not yet, okay. And just like that, I'm done with architecture. All in 14 years. So now I'm gonna go to Avaricious. I'm almost done with Hollow Body. And I'm gonna continue through Inspector. Inspector, the first perk, it allows you to pick a terrain. And you actually get less danger. So I pick mountains because those are the worst. Where's my guy? Okay. No. No. Hey, wait. Whoa. Wait. Oh, I thought it was my wife for a moment. Okay, yeah. I mean, my wife is 41. Okay. Alright, so we're done with India. Now we're chilling. So let me keep an eye on my age. We're gonna do Groom to Rule. Because when I try to pass my personality traits, I get more acceptance. And my kids get more, how do you call this? I forgot. Perks, I guess. Alright, now we can take Healthy. We're done with that. We're gonna do Camp Reverie. If you're new here, this is the way I play CK3. I play on Ironman difficulty. Sometimes I go hard or very hard. I'm playing on regular settings right now, just Ironman. I like to create fantasy characters, pick a mechanic in game that tags along with that character, and then I like to see how far I can take it. So if you're new and that's something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe. If not, hey, we're just here chilling. All right, so I got baggage terrain. Okay. All right, so university. All right, we out of here. We out of here. I actually want to start doing missions. Like, wait, let me see if there's trinkets. I'm looking for trinkets. All right, so this trinket here, my opinion, is the best one of the best in the game because of how easy you can get it. When you go to a temple, if you're lucky, you can get this trinket here, specifically this one, because you get more fertility, which I need, and you get a small boost, health small boost, and you can equip 4 of them. Let me see if I can heal let me buy that first, and then let me buy more piety. Let me see if I can cure myself, so I just gotta beat up. Okay, they don't want to. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna try one more time. Oh, it won't let me. Alright, we out of here either way. So let's go. I like coming here. Alright, so we got good missions now. I don't need to travel to any point of interest, so I'm just gonna go quick there. Hey, wait, what? Wait, hold on. How did we get sick? Oh, man. The game loves doing this. Like, the map is so... No! Alex! Alex! My boy! No! Dude! My boy's gone. The game plays plagues in the exact route that I'm picking. Look how big is the map. Bro, this is ridiculous. My boy. Just like that, oh no. Aldura. No. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Just like that, they're about to be gone. I think I can try to cure them. Let me see. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, guys. We might have to say adios to them. I might have to pull a... What's the TV show? Invincible. I can just make another kid. I don't know if you guys have seen that TV show. It's pretty fire. Okay. Oh, but he's no bueno. Doesn't have any traits. I like these missions here. I don't want to go far, so let's go. Stay in the area. Right, I got 2 more years. Okay, can I do the mission again? Sometimes it allows you to do the mission twice. Sometimes. But not this time. Alright, it's okay. Gonna abandon contract. And we're gonna continue this. Which is easy. See if we can get like a stewardship mission. Oh yeah, this is gonna have a good payout. 300. Wonderful. Dude, I might have Look at my girl here. Actually, I have an idea. I have an idea for later, not now. Let me continue to construct here. No. Wait. Okay, we're done with the mission. Right, so we got good gold from that. Let's continue all the way to visit the Tang Dynasty, to visit the Huangdi. Okay, good. Let me see if I can get trinkets from here. Okay, we got lucky, guys. We got another one. So that's 2 trinkets. Gonna buy piety. Let me equip them. Sometimes I get lucky and I get another one. Alright, this is not the one with fertility, but it's still good. More piety. Let me see if I can get another trinket. Alright, no. Okay, so we're gonna do this mission. This is a level 3 one. Now, oh, I cannot travel. It's right here. Alright. I take the free money pretty much. Alright, so now we're gonna make sure and travel to all these points of interest. Let's do this. We're not gonna do all of them. We're not gonna do all of them just yet. I think this is enough. Patient is good. We can work with that. Alright, so we're gonna stay here for a little bit. Actually, let me move. Let me move here. Okay, now we're gonna stay here for a little bit. Because remember, I have to retake this decision. Where is it? And it's on 8 January. Let me see if I can get another trinket. Alright, so that's my 4th trinket. So my guy should live for a long time. I'm gonna do a Camp River in the meantime. Okay, let's continue. We got hollow body, which is big. I got it earlier. Okay, so we got the free proving grounds, which is good. Let me start constructing more. What else can I do from here that's gonna help me later? Actually, supply tent has a building that I need. Alright, so we're gonna wait December. Okay, hold on, mic's too close. Alright, now, so we're gonna slow down the game, and I'm gonna wait exactly for 8 January. And I'm gonna take the decision. So I can get more life expectancy. And I think I'm almost maxed out, so I'm getting a lot of years. So let me take it. Right, now we're done. Back to 5 speed. Let's start moving towards China. Alright, so I'm about to pick every point of interest in China right now. I got more perks. I'm gonna pick a mission here, and this is perfect, right? So let's pick, once I'm done with a mission, I'm gonna travel the entirely, every point, most of them in China at least. Okay. We're gonna go to Korea. And then we're gonna go to Japan. Right, now back to China. Okay, it's not even gonna take me 3 years. All right, what else? What else? I think this looks good, guys. You can see here, right? I have taken most of them in Europe, the Byzantine, the Middle East, some of them here in Africa, all of them in India, and now China got the most in combination with Korea and Japan. We're still gonna go down here to Southeast Asia and take all of this. But for now, I want you to see how much money and prestige I'm gonna get. By the way, I'm at 15K already, and I got a lot of piety. Now, what I'm going to do to make this crazier is I'm gonna stake high stakes battering. Right? When passing through a barony, you gain 25% of the holding loot value as gold. And China is pretty. They have a lot of money. Then I'm gonna switch these for mercenaries. Which one is better? Let me see. Mercenaries or forward scouts. It's almost the same. Let me do mercenaries. You can see here the modifiers I'm gaining. Right, here we go. Let me make sure I'm still... Will you get stubborn? No? Okay. So now we're just gonna chill here and just wait. You can see the amount of money, at the speed I'm getting money, because I'm traveling through the baronies. And these ones right here, they're pretty rich. And some of this area here. Where am I already? Okay. No. Let me go ahead and wait. I have more. Actually, I'm not gonna raise these two. Right, so we're back in China now. Oh, my wife is gone. It's a lot of pop-ups here. Alright, she made it. No. So this is not okay. Will you become a witch? Sorry, let me get rid of these pop-ups. I hate this. Jesus, alright. So now we're done with our travel, guys. And as you can see, of this travel, I make like 3, maybe 4,000 gold. Look at my prestige at 22,000, and I'm gonna continue to get more piety. Now, I actually don't think I need... Look at all the perks, by the way. So I'm getting 19 perks. So this is probably one of the best setups to start with your first ruler. Okay, my armies are gonna be cheap now because of prepared conscription and soldiers of lesser fortune. We're gonna continue. We're almost done with avaricious. And now let me put some perks because I'm gonna reform my faith. And we're almost done. We're gonna finish Inspector tree. All right. So what year it is? When can I take the? All right. So I still got 3 years. Let's do a camp brewery. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's come all the way here. I need to take the finish the how do you call this? The points of interest here, right? So we're gonna finish them right now. Gonna come here. Gonna come here. This one might not be worth it, but I'm so fast that I'm gonna still do it. Let's go back here. And here, and boom. I'm gonna be good after this. I already have more than enough money. Let me make... Which men at arms I'm gonna use? I might just keep it simple and do... Not now. Not now. Let's wait. Right, let's do this here. So my daughter is incredible actually. And she got beautiful trades. Alright, we need one more for inspector. Then we can move out. Master terrain, mountains. And you see this nonsense? Dude, why are you gonna do it? It's the third time he puts a plague in my route. Dude, the map is huge. Put plagues here. Oh my god. Who got sick? Okay. Alright, done. Is my daughter good? She is good. Okay, so we're gonna do Bell and Johnston. We're gonna do Strength and Diversity. And we're gonna finish Inspector. So now I'm gonna move to Battering so I can finish Avaricious. What year it is? Can I can do another one in a year from now. So let me see if I can get more missions here, like stewardship missions. Okay, I did. Let me buy piety so we can reform our faith. Let's make a little more money. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this on gather inspiration to see if my followers get inspired. And we're gonna put this here. We're gonna look for talent. Yeah, we're getting everybody. Okay, let me buy more piety. I'm gonna move here. Let's place a Caravan Master. Better missions. Yes, yes. All right, so you guys can see here, somebody got inspired to make a boat. I do not want a boat. They're not that good. So I want to see if somebody else gets inspired. Actually, I have to go to university also before I get landed. These missions are good. This one here gives a lot of prestige. All right, so I can get the money or the 1,000 prestige. I'm getting the 1,000 prestige. Let's do this one here. Do not need this. Okay. Now this is good. You get what you pay. So my missions, any mission that I pick is gonna give me 25 more gold, 25%. So we can make a lot of money. Let me buy more piety. Okay, we're gonna move to this capital. I actually want to be out of here because I have to do something soon. Look at this amount of gold. So I'm at 7,500. We're gonna do another camp rivery. I'm almost ready for my setup. How old am I? 38, and I'm very, very young. Alright, so now we're gonna go to a temple and take blessing of peace again and buy piety. And I'm maxed out on my, so I get life expectancy an extra 20 years. It's like 40 or 50. Alright. Okay, so we have to start working on my last plan, which is for me to convert to a different faith. And that faith is going to be, okay, this faith is very important for what I'm trying to do. It's this one here. Do we have any counties? We have 5 counties. Where are they? Okay, so we got one here. We got one here. So let me see if anyone here got, say, temple, so I can convert for free. Oh, I lost the faith again. Alright, so it's here. Okay. Bro, there's no temples that has this faith. This is ridiculous. How much it is if I just want to convert? Not here. $4,000 is too much, guys, for this conversion. It's just way too much. Where? Okay, so we got 1, 2, and these are all the counties available. Can we check another faith? This one? No. Can we get... So I need a faith with a monasticism tenant, and I want the faith to be equal, which this one covers both. If you guys know any faith that has these two, let me know here in India or in Tibet that I can convert to. So I'm looking right now. Let me check. Wait, let me check all of them. So this is equal, but it doesn't have monasticism. This has monasticism, but is okay. Let's convert to this one. All right, let's go to a temple. Let's go to a temple right here. Do you guys have a temple here? You do. All right, usually when you go to temples, you can convert for free, which is what I'm trying to do. If you pick... Okay, so let's convert to this one right now. How old is my daughter? 17. Okay. And she's inspired, so for a regalia, I'm gonna do that, even though it's expensive. Alright, so I gotta buy more piety. Or I can just do a pilgrimage. Let's do an expensive one since I got a lot of gold. Right, so we got some piety here. We're done with avaricious. Can I switch? I cannot switch just yet. All right, so I truly want the other faith, because I can do everything in one go. But these guys don't have any temples. They don't, which is ridiculous. Here either. Okay, that's okay. I might have to switch faiths again, because this is very important. This is very important. So let me continue to check any other faith. Oh guys, this is the move. This guy's everything that I need. Okay. I just need a temple here. All right. This is the move. Where's the temple? Just gonna come here. This is the move. Let me do this mission so I can get some money back. Alright, so I just need a temple. Okay. Now let's convert for free. Let me buy... Oh, I cannot buy more, okay. Alright, so we converted. Alright, I got the faith that I need. Now, is this faith... polytheist? It is. Alright, guys. So, we're ready for the next step. Alright, so... somebody got inspired. I need like an armor. Or like a book that gives me more health. Let's do the goddamn bow. Okay, we're gonna go to university. We're gonna come all the way here. New air, that's good. Nice regalia, not bad. Okay, so now that we're here, we're gonna go visit the university. This one here, because I get better chances to get the 5th level trade. If I get lucky. Alright, so I maxed it, so let's cross our fingers. Okay, so perfect. I got Golden Sovereign. Wonderful. Nice. I cannot switch yet. Alright, so our next step, right? We're done with most of it. Let me make a little more money. These are easy. Alright, this is good. Wait, let me make sure. Am I raising my kids? No. Okay, so how old is my daughter? Alright. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna convert cultures, right? Because I wanna be Mandala. Now you can pick any of these in Southeast Asia to convert, but I actually want this one here, Burmese. Mon will be pretty good for the malleable subjects, but I think I'm gonna do Burmese. Let me check all of them. Actually, I lied. I might have to do this one. Mognai. This might be the one. Okay, but let me check. Thai's pretty good. Khmer is wonderful actually. Just so I can get mystical communion, but I always pick this, so I want to switch it up. Oh guys, this might be the one. The issue is this faith just got this person here just created the faith a few years ago, so that means I cannot diverge it. But if I could keep malleable subjects, that would be crazy. So what I think I'm going to do is this one was also diverge. So you have to keep attention on these little details. Because I can make a mistake. I can only convert once. I can only do this once. So I might do Thai. So what I truly want here is these two cultures, right? So I want to have hydraulic builders because the sacred pool of line have additional bonuses. I get development in wetlands, which I don't really care about that. I just want the sacred pool of line buildings, which I can make earlier. Right? All sacred pool buildings can be built 1 year earlier. Rice cultivation, that way I can have the all paddy fields, which I can also construct earlier. And fortify strongholds, right? Because founding Temple City Holdings grants a lot of piety, control, and it brings my fort level up. But what I truly want from this is the Temple Citadel Holding construction time and discount. Because this thing here stacks with these two holy sites. So the great projects are cheaper, and you get an extra 10% Temple Citadel Holding construction cost, which is what I want to work on. Then I will switch these two. I don't care about elephants, at least not at the beginning. So I'm going to switch both of them for better tradition. So we're going to go ahead and convert to Thai. Alright, so now that I'm here, Thai. Wait, Thai heritage? Are these guys Mandala? Can they be Mandala? They're tribal. Hold on. Oh man, this is logistical nightmare. Oh, all these guys are. tribal, so I might not. Let me check online real quick. If I can be, do you guys know if I can be Mandala with this? I think I can. Wait, let me go to Google. I think I can. Okay, yes, I can. All right, so we're gonna convert. So let's convert. I'm gonna come here and look for convert to local culture. So now I'm Thai culture, right? That's 2 steps. That's 2 steps. Okay. My wife is inspired. What are you gonna do? Medicine. Oh yeah, I actually need this. Okay. All right, this is gonna take a minute. My bad, guys. I gotta do this right. First time go. Okay, so now that I'm ready, we're gonna declare war for this duchy here. He's not strong. Let me see what men at arms I can make. This is actually what I want. So let me go to a barony here. All right, can I refill my armies for free here? I can. All right, so we're gonna switch this. I cannot switch just yet. We're gonna build heavy infantry. So 8 months. As I build that, I'm gonna do missions real quick. Get a little more money. The wolf. Right, so let's do this. What's this? Let's do a camp bravery. Wait, I cannot be constructing once I'm trying to do camp braveries. So let me do this mission. Let me wait a little bit. Once it's within 3 months, I can construct. Okay, so now let's do a camp bravery. We're almost done with the setup, guys. All right, so we need another building here. Is it in supply tent? This one for the heavy infantry toughness. I want to make sure we win this war quick. Okay, in the meantime, can I switch? I cannot yet. Okay, so we're gonna continue here. Let me do more missions. Oh, this book is huge. My God, this is big. This is big because now I can equip it. And I can live for a long time now. Because now we have medium boost book, right? But this will combine, like these 2 trinkets is the equivalent of this book. So 4 trinkets plus 1 book is having like 3 books with medium boost. So my guy should live for a little bit. Okay, let me sponsor this because I do want a weapon. All right, so let me go ahead. Can I do more missions? I want to be around 6,000 gold by the time I get landed because I have to do a lot of construction. Okay, so we're back at 6,000. We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait it out. Okay, I would love to take this decision again one more time. Where is it? But it's on 2 years actually. I think it's worth it to wait. Let me see if I can do another building. This will be my last building. What else do I need? Oh, actually, yes, definitely. Proving grounds. I need one more. This one will give me 2 Men at Arms Regiment. That's my last building. I could do Pavilion, but it's not worth the money. Unless I get it for free. Alright, so let's travel. Let's go a little bit up here. How old is my daughter? 20, okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. Yes, I need this money. Alright, so this building is almost constructed. Let's wait here. Not what I wanted, but it's better than nothing. No. Coming back here. Right, we just gotta wait one more year before I get landed. So let's continue to do these missions. Okay, it's January. Can I get more missions here? No, I'm not gonna marry off just yet. Not just yet. I'm just gonna wait here. Can I switch? I cannot switch. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead here and I'm gonna pick Sword for Hire just for the extra man at arm. And I'm gonna wait. I need a temple. Let me see if I can buy more party. I'm gonna buy this trinket because I don't know why sometimes they steal my trinket, so I don't mind having an extra one. More party. Another, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. I got 2 extras. And now what's the actual date? Okay, 26 January. Let's wait. How old am I? 43, that's good. Let's do the Camp Brewery. This is perfect actually. I got a good armor. So we're gonna buy it, we're gonna equip it, and we got some decent artifacts. I think we also got a... Yes, we're good. We're good now. We're set up. Okay, so it's 28 January. Oh, and we got the pavilion. So that was clutch. That was clutch. So 28. Let me slow down the game. Okay, I can take the Blessing of Peace decision again. Let me buy more party. Here. So now I'm gonna have an extra 25 years. Alright, now we're done. Let's go here. Let's buy men at arms. They're not that cheap, but they're not expensive either. So we're gonna buy 3. And we're gonna buy onagers. This is a lot of men at arms. I don't even think I did that many. Let me see how big the army is for this guy. So 4,000. I'm gonna buy all of them, just to be safe. I would prefer to save the money, but all right, now we can replenish them for free here. I am max on my prestige and party. Okay, so now we can move a little closer. Let's move here. Let me make sure I got a man at arms and heavy infantry. Now we're gonna take this decision here. The Travels of Captain Steve for the Arrow of Minecraft. The reason is I want to get the best book in the game because it's gonna be a long campaign. So I get 40% monthly lifestyle experience for every lifestyle. So now that I'm done, let me go ahead and declare war. We're gonna do Dutch invasion. I think we can beat him. Wait! Oh, my boy got killed. Yes, yes, we beat him. Alright. Okay, guys, so I'm done. Now to give a quick review on my first live with my guy here, Steve of Minecraft, right, from the Minecraft Dynasty. I was able to equip a lot of modifiers for my health. So I expect this guy to make it to 90. I would say 100, but I expect to make it to 90. I have enough prestige to diverse my culture, which I didn't need it this much, but either way. And I got a lot of parties, so I can reform my faith. I switched to Thai culture because I want to use these 3 cultures, traditions, which I'm going to explain later. And I switched to this faith because I need it to be able to divert my culture. And I'm going to explain why. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I took all decisions that I wanted to take. All right, guys, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, so now we are a duke. First thing I'm going to do is get a steward. My daughter is crazy steward. And we will convert. We will convert. Now, yes, we will convert. So we're going to wait those 5 years before we can reform our our culture. Okay, now the reason I wanted to play here to create Minecraft, pretty much, right? Play like if I'm playing Minecraft, is because I want to use the Mandala Government. So just a quick breakdown. As Mandala, you gave way more legitimacy than the other governments, all the way to 8, which means you can vassalize people easier. You get a reduction on casus belli. You get greater acceptance for marriage, acceptance to tributary, which this is big, right? So we have to work on legitimacy here. You also get the Mandala aspect. So you have creation, which is what we're going for. This is steward focused. Serenity, which is diplomacy focus, aspect of destruction, and aspect of trickery. Now, I have never played with aspect of creation, but I have a gameplay on my channel with the House of Hufflepuff from Harry Potter, where I took one of my rulers with the mandala to 100 diplomacy, or everything on Ironman, 100 diplomacy. I have one gameplay on my YouTube channel that's called I Turn Medieval Knights into Jedi, and I max out 100 martial. And then I have another video which is what if the Death Note landed on Crusader Kings III. I also max out one of my characters to 100 on intrigue, but I have never played creation. So the creation, right? You get the stewardship per level of devotion, and when max out, you can take this to 3 per level of devotion. And my goal is to take his dynasty to 100 stewardship. How am I going to do it? Well, I'm going to combine that with buildings like this one here. This one here gives this one stewardship per level of fame. We also got another building here in India. This one here, it gives more stewardship per level of fame, right? So I'm going to try to have every building in the game that gives stewardship per level of fame or devotion. Now, there is a faith. I don't think I'm going to do it, but I had a gameplay before where if you pick this faith, let me show you guys. Sunnism, this is the only faith that has 2 stewardship per level of devotion, plus you get an extra stewardship here. This is the only holy site with 3 stewardship modifiers. I know there's one here in Egypt, this part of Africa here, right? So the Cushitism has 2 buildings that give stewardship per level of devotion. But this is the only one, the one I just showed you guys, that has 3 buildings, 3 holy sites that gives modifier. So if you want to try this out in the future, right, one of your own gameplays, you can come here to Persia and play top with this religion, and you can go crazy. Especially if you play Mandala, which I thought about doing, but I want to play here in Southeast Asia because this is all Mandala focus here. All right, so now that I broke that down, you have the Mandala's Radiance, which means green. These guys are willing to become my tributaries, but I don't want any tributary just yet. Red means they won't, but at some point later in the game, these might all be green. All right, they also added more levels of devotion, right? So you got divine, demigod, and godlike. To be able to unlock it, you have to max out the prior level of devotion, which I am maxed out right now. You have to die, and your kid, if you pass the Mandala trials, which we're going to show today, you can unlock divine. So every time one of your ruler dies, you can unlock the next one. I have another live stream that I did yesterday where I became godlike with the dynasty of Luffy from One Piece. Right, so that's a lot of talking, right? Let's start playing. Let me know if you have any questions for the strategy. All right, so we're done here. We do not need this artifact. And I can marry, who I can marry? I can marry, I have 2 daughters. I'm going to marry this one here. And we're going to go for, I want, how do you call this? Congenital traits. We're going to run grand weddings real quick because I need, how do you call this? Renown. And we're going to pick aspect of creation right now. So the aspect of creation, once maxed out, all your house members get monthly stewardship lifetime experience, stewardship per level of devotion for the household head. You get experience 15%, and you can construct buildings and holdings in tributary. So I will make my tributary stronger. So I need a lot of money. I'm going to invest on my tributaries because the more money they make, the more money I get. But this is what I'm here for. Aspect of creation, right? Once you take it, I think it's every 5 years or every 10 years, this gets higher. So right now I'm getting 2% for construction time and construction cost. I think this will go all the way up to 20 or 25%. So that's huge discounts. Huge discounts. And it lasts for like 30 years. So I think I cover everything. So let's do Mandala here. All right. Now, for me to be able to upgrade, I have to do these missions. I have to start doing pilgrims. I need 10 children, so I have to get married and start having children. And I have to construct 5 buildings. This is the easiest to max out. The missions for destructions are crazy hard. And the ones for trickery are ridiculous. But this is the easiest. Now, let's pick. Whenever I get a chance, I'm going to pick a decree. You have 4 here. You have 1 that makes pilgrims cheaper. This one is if you want to be war focused, but I'm going to pick prosperity because I want to build tall. It makes my armies like more expensive, but that's okay. And by having this, my subjects are more inclined to build builders. That's why I did the Minecraft thing. So we're gonna become builders. So I gotta wait. I need more legitimacy. So let's marry my kids. I'm gonna spend all my money, no problem. Because I need more. I don't need more prestige, but I do need renown. All right, now I don't need more stewardship, even though it would be good to get administrator. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna continue scholarship, theology focus, so I get more piety. That was a long explanation, but I'm gonna make a video out of this, right? So I needed that to be in the video. We're just gonna chill now. Okay. All right, so we're done with this one. Now, is my daughter here? Sometimes they leave. Okay, she didn't. Yeah, she tried to leave, but you're back to my court. Now I'm gonna marry my son. We're going for congenital traits. Everything that makes my kids smarter. As you can see here, I'm trying to stack fertility so I can start having kids in a few years. I don't want to do it just yet because I actually want to marry this daughter. Do not judge me. Now, you get Mandala ritual missions that you have to do. They give you piety and legitimacy. So we're gonna start doing those because you get penalization if you don't do it. But you get a lot of legitimacy. I'm almost a level 2. So let's run this grand wedding. I don't need prestige, so I'm gonna keep it low. And now I'm gonna start constructing. Now, this place here got a special building. You can see here. You get month learning per level of, how do you call this? Learning lifestyle experience of 20%. So I'm gonna start here. It's gonna take 6 years, but that's okay. I actually wanna keep this. Am I a theocratic faith? I am theocratic, so I cannot, because I think there's a mine here. And I want to keep this mine. So let's start building this. We're going to do water managements here. We're going to keep this the same. Let's construct here. More water management. I'm gonna make sure that do I have a satchel? I don't have the position? Okay, that's okay. Let's work on control so we can make more money. And thank you guys for tuning in, you monsters, you old savages. I'm gonna be here I might be here for the next 2-3 hours. Alright, so they still started having... No, we're not gonna make you Steve. Pedro, Scott and Peter. Let me make sure they are old stewardship. I gotta get married, so I'm gonna get married right now. Preferably somebody that's intelligent. Okay, we got somebody here. Another grand wedding. I'm losing a lot of money on these grand weddings, but I want the... I need the renown. This might take me to my second dynasty legacy. Let me keep this to see the buildings. Let's do this here. Okay, I'm not a level 2 yet. Another learning. You get a lot of perks just from running grand weddings. Now I gotta make sure I'm running seduction because she's 37. Alright, so something else I'm gonna do in the meantime is I'm gonna start doing... Can I do a funeral for one of my kids so I can get more? I don't know who you are, but we're gonna do... We need this for the legitimacy. We're almost done converting our land here, so we can diverse our culture. Wait. I need this on. I forgot about this too. Start developing my capital. Alright, so we got the dynasty legacy. Now, the dynasty legacy that I want here is Republican education. Main reason is because every child that I start educating, if they are educated in a high development county, they can get this trait. So all my kids will have an extra 3. Now, this max out at 4. So you can have a kid with 4 stewardship and learning. And that's going to help me on my conquest to get one of the dynasty members to 100 stewardship. Oh, wow. Oh, I keep losing. Legitimacy. Bro, look at this monster right here. Yo. Let's name you Sam. Let's make you... No. Let's make you Josh. And that's my son. That might be my heir. What? Look at this machine. I don't have the legitimacy yet. Okay, so we're gonna do... Let's continue this. Okay, am I on level 2? I am on level 2. So what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna pick a decree. We're gonna pick past prosperity decree, because defensive war will generate more devotions, and I can spend piety on reasserting tributary, which is to force people to become a tributary. They're also more loyal, so we're gonna be chilling, and my subjects will construct. So I'm gonna stay here the whole game. Okay, so now I want to do hunts, so I can live a little longer. How old is my daughter? 27. I gotta keep an eye because I have to construct. I want a chapel. Okay, I'm still constructing here. What about you? Let's take this to level 2. Level 2. And level 2. Alright, so we're done with the hunt. We got a good... What? This is the highest night effectiveness I've seen. This is strong. But my reason for this is, if I continue to do the Venerator Hunter trade path, I can get a small boost on my health. And my boy's looking incredible. Alright, so let's run another seduction. Let's continue these missions. We're about to convert our county. Okay, so I can get all this money, which I will. All right, so I can have 3 tributaries, but I don't want them yet. Let me start making sure my guys are here. Station. Just in case we gotta fight, because then I will forget. All right, so how long to convert? 7 months. Let's wait it out. Learn our day job. So I'm at 54 stewardship right now. All right, so now that we converted our county, we're gonna start working on development. And the most important thing, because you guys know I have all this prestige, is we're gonna diverse our culture. Right, so we're gonna name us, let's make the builders. Does anybody has a better name that's related to Minecraft? I'm not well known in Minecraft. I know my son loves to play it. We're gonna keep this green. Now for ethos, I would like communal just for the construction. I want to keep equal. So we're going to do communal. Egalitarian will be, this might be the move because I get 10% tributary taxes. And that actually stacks with the second dynasty legacy from Divine Aspiration. So I will get 20 tributary taxes. That's definitely better than the discount. So we're going to do egalitarian. Now for traditions, I'm gonna switch these to elephants. Elephants are cool, but that's not what we want. What we want here is monastic communities, right? To be able to do monastic communities, you needed a faith that has monasticism. And this is the main reason why I wanted a faith with monasticism. This is big, right? Now, why monasticism? Okay, so the temperate is more common. So my kids are more likely to be temperate, which is beautiful. But the monastery's line of building can be built one era earlier, and it provide additional bonuses. For example, you get, how do you call this? Learning lifestyle experience, right? And I'm gonna convert to this faith in a minute because we want the holy sites here. Preservation, building in a church holding or temple city holding increases the county development. This is huge, but this is the thing. Allows for the construction of monastery line of buildings in all holdings. Usually you need a temple, but this you can build this in any holding, castle, temple, or city, and they will all stack. Plus, you get the discounts from temple buildings. You get temple citadel holding cost discount and construction time, and these stacks with this one here for an extra 10%. So we getting everything right here. So let me finish. Now, what you can do, what we could do is replace this with warrior priest, because not only you get prowess per level of devotion, but you also get martial on the monastic buildings. So these two will stack. Now the thing is, usually I was thinking of either doing cultivation for the extra 5 years of life expectancy, because I can stack this with Dynasty Legacy here, Guardians of Dharma, for an extra 10 life expectancy. So that means my rulers will live 10 years longer. But if you go through the bloodline of buildings, you can get an extra 5 life expectancy. But the thing is, I actually do not want to live for a long time, because when I die, I can unlock a next level of devotion. But if you guys want to try it, it's crazy. I created elves using this strategy, and I have that video uploaded, and all my dynasty members were living 100 years, and I took one of my characters to 150. So I can do this. I can do religious hospitality, which is good. Hospitality, because character use the invite religious exiles decision. This decision allows you to get more county development, which is right here. Let me look for it. This one here. You get county development every time you use it. And by having this, everybody can use it more. And you can make it cheaper. But we're not going to do this, right? I would like to have guardian architects, just so I can get the court position, so I can get more development. But having warrior priests it sounds too good. So let me know what you guys think. This is gonna take me at least a minute. Let me think about it. This will help me fight later. So I think, you know what? I'm gonna keep warrior priest. Because this is temple focus, right? So we're gonna convert 11,000 prestige. You see, I didn't need that much prestige. So let's do it. Let's do it. So now I got a 1 county culture, which means I can fly through the innovations. We're gonna do city planning at the beginning, but in how many years? Okay, in 8 years, we're gonna go to the next era, which will allow me to add a new tradition, which I will do. Now let's make sure we have a court gardener. Please tell me we have a court gardener position. Oh my, we don't have it. I just wasted. Oh, I didn't waste it. Okay, my bad. I haven't picked it yet. I thought I did. Oh my God. All right, so let's go here. Right, if we come here, now you can see the monasteries not only give me money. So this is one of my powerful buildings right now. It gives me control growth, and I get prowess, right? But I get 10 learning lifestyle experience. When max out, you get a lot of plague resistant, but you get 4 martial, 4 learning, 4 prowess, and 40 monthly lifestyle experience. So Mandala Government allows me to have 9, 9 holdings. Multiply 9 for 40%. Let me multiply. I'm not good. I have the calculator in hand. So 40 times 9, that's 360 monthly learning. So I can fly with all of my descendants. I can fly through the perks here. All right, guys. So we're done. We're done here now. So now we're gonna switch to this, not to this faith. What about this faith here, right? So I can keep the preservation. It's cheap, so we're gonna convert. And now we're gonna reform our faith. So here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. So let's pick something green. Let's pick this. We're gonna do a little green color, darker. Now for the name, let's do in, what's the name? I want to keep it Minecraft related, so I might do the crafting bench. I love that. I love that. Crafting bench. So this is gonna be our name for our faith. You told me something earlier, Divine. You suggested something at the early beginning. Okay, we're gonna keep what you told me. So we're gonna do build for honor. We're gonna do build for honor. That's how you write. I don't think that's how it is. Wait. I think honor, right? That's wrong. So honor here, Divine, because you recommended this earlier. So we're good. This is gonna be the crafting bench. Wait, why am I so okay? Here we go. Now we're gonna keep preservation, right? Like I explained earlier, we get development every time we construct. We're gonna switch Baki. We're gonna switch this for, where is it? Sacred childbirth, and I'm gonna explain why in a minute. And we're gonna switch this. Let's do communion. Okay, I need a head of faith. We're gonna do like Clary. Okay, let's do this real quick. We're gonna do equal. We're gonna do righteous. We're not gonna do mandatory. We're gonna keep this. Always allowed. Legitimization. We can merit family members. We're gonna have everything criminal. Everything criminal. We're gonna have virtues. Oh yes, I have enough. Either we're gonna do control, temporal revocable, and we're gonna do sky bureaus. Okay, so this is, yes, I'm gonna make myself Ains the head of faith. Temporal, and we're gonna do communion. Now, why am I picking sacred childbirth? So we get more fertility, so we can have more kids. It makes pregnant a virtue, but this is the thing. When I have a kid, I get 250 piety, right? But we're gonna stack that with the change mandala aspect, which every kid gives me an extra 250 piety. So I think I can get 500 piety per kid. I'm trying to look for it here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I know at some point it's gonna give me piety for having kids. So we're gonna pick that one. I don't need anything else, right? So we're gonna come here. Let's pick this. And this is our faith right now, right? Communion, because I'm gonna try to convert everybody to my faith, and I can get money from it, which I'm gonna invest in buildings. Sacred childbirth for the extra 250 piety, which is gonna be good because as mandala we need a lot of piety, and we're gonna do preservation. which makes architect the version I get all the discounts. You guys can see here the options, the doctrines if you haven't. Guys, we're done. And I am the head of faith. So in one life, I reformed my faith, diverged my culture, and did everything I had to do. And my guy is 50. I think he's gonna live for an extra 40, 50 years. So now what I wanted to do earlier is marry my daughter because I want my kids to have this congenital trait. So we're gonna do a grand wedding. We need more kids. How many kids do we need? 10 children, and I don't have that many. I only have 5, so we're gonna start getting. We're gonna marry it now. We're gonna marry it. Split my wife again, working on development. Oh, I actually need somebody to start converting. My counties. And we're gonna have you here. Okay, we're done. Let's concentrate our bloodline so we get the 1000 renown. And now all my kids get the divine blood. Oh, I forgot. I can keep this building now here. Wait, let me give this to somebody of my culture. I want this for the mine, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna construct it either way, but I'm gonna wait. I already constructed this building, so now I'm getting 3 gold, which with the mine will be 5 gold. We get 20 development from this building. Angkor what? And we get more monthly lifestyle experience. Check this out now. I can start constructing this to get more lifestyle experience. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade these buildings. Keep in mind that my... Okay, wait. Let me show you guys something in a minute. Alright, so my blind daughter, can we do... Oh, she's already my soulmate. Okay, so hopefully we start having kids. Alright. Alright, another kid. Wonderful. Let me make sure I'm educating my son here. Okay, he's on level 2. We're gonna do a little conquest. I'm trying to become a... Okay, guys, so this is what I was trying to show you guys earlier, right? So for 10 years, my aspect of creation is giving me this modifier. So now my construction time is cheaper. And I can max this out at 10. So building construction and building construction cost plus holding construction cost. So I'm getting discounts like every few years as long as I'm still... What do you call this? Converting. Not converting, constructing. I'm gonna sell this. Things that I don't need. I want renown, so I'm gonna give my kids any artifact that gives renown. So let's convert it to my faith, because she's still Catholic. And I want her to equip this so we can make, you know, a little more renown. Here. Alright, good. Now, I'm going to use the invite religious exile option, what I told you guys earlier. So we're going to invite people. You can invite people from any religion. And it says here, you will be approached by a group of exiles who will ask to settle in your counties, increasing development but changing the faith. So we're going to pick the second one for 250 party. So I can do this every 15 years. So right now my development is 19. So we're going to take it. My faith is going to change. And I'm going to lose control. But I get 2 development. And you can take this every 15 years. So that's an easy development every year. Every 15 years. So we can go crazy on development. I do not want this. We're going to switch this for water management. I'm going to continue to construct. Actually, wait. I don't need this temple. Hold on. Let me get rid of it. And now let me take this. There you go. There you go. Now, can I do a great project? Not yet. So I need 6 subjects. Okay, so I'm going to ask people to be part of my realm as a tributary. So this guy here might do it. He did. All right, so now I'm able to construct the capital temple complex upgrade, which means it's gonna make my building majestic temple. So it's gonna upgrade this building here to level 2, which gives me stationment at arms damage, holding taxes. They go up all the way to 35, which is crazy. Development growth, and it's gonna give me domain limit. Right? But this is the thing. This takes a little bit. It takes... How long is it gonna take? Okay, I cannot construct it yet. Wait, now I can. So I can request people to support me, so I don't have to invest. Let me see how many people will support me. I don't want to spend gold or piety. Okay, nobody will. What is this? Yes, we're gonna do this. Okay, so I'm gonna invest on the buildings. I'm making decent money. Now, for you to be able to upgrade, I need the 10 children. I need to do pilgrims, which I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna start doing pilgrimages. And at some point, I will go for these holy sites. So let me do pilgrimages. Let me have it here because I have to do a few. All right, so that's good. How much experience do I need? Okay, I need 1 more pilgrimage. So let's do that real quick. Wait, hold on. I need kids. Why? Okay, she's pregnant. No, I gotta get married, guys. I need more kids. I need 10. So let me do a quick grand wedding. We're gonna go for the renown because we're close to the 3rd one. I actually wanna build cities. Okay, I already have 2 cities, meaning I'm getting 40% of development because I have the Metropolitan Dynasty Legacy, which each building gives me 20% county development growth. So right now I'm getting, let me check my county, 4.7, which is not bad. But this will still go up. So let's continue to construct here. Let's keep upgrading. We have to keep building. I'm gonna make monasteries here too. All right, so we're good. We're good. All right, another kid. This is wonderful. hold on. Let me make sure I am educating my son. Okay, he's 3. You see here, I get the 250, how do you call this, piety per kid. That's why I have this tenet here, sacred childbirth. We get scholar, which gives more. We're gonna switch to scholarship focus actually for the development. That's 30 extra development. All right, guys, that's 3 dynasty legacies with 1 ruler here. 3 dynasty legacies. So what we're gonna do now, we could do noble veins, which I'm thinking about it, but I also want to do consecration. And this is big because I didn't know this, I get legitimacy by points of interest, and I'm close to China, so I can do a lot of them. But the pilgrimages give me a lot of piety. I would love though. I need intelligent. I need geniuses. Okay, we're gonna do concentration. Because I want to scale my. It's too low. My legitimacy is too low. Alright. Wait. Oh, yeah. They can get rid of you, don't matter. Alright, so I'm done here. Let me continue these missions. Did I get the legitimacy? I didn't. Okay, that's cool. Now we're gonna do the pilgrimages, because I need... Oh, I don't want to go that far. Let's go here. Just make sure I have this person here. I want to be ultra safe. Alright, this is enough. Okay, we're gonna continue to construct and play tall. I cannot take this to level 2 just yet. Why can I not construct? I'm gonna switch this. I don't care about this just yet. This is for like later in the game. I actually want... Damn, these 2 are crazy. Oh my god, I can also have trade ports here. This gun is gonna be insane. Let me do trade ports for the development growth. I don't need this building either. Can I do more trade ports? Battlefields, this is what I want. Let's upgrade this. Let's upgrade this. And we're good, we're good. Right, so my son is looking good. Will you do diligent? That's the one I want you to get. He will. Okay. Somebody else can. Let me make sure I place my wife in patronage. Let me see how city planning looking. 14 years. So if I place my wife in patronage, it will not go down. So let's place her on managed domain so I can get more money. Yes, my money went up. City planning is to I can make more cities. So let's create a city here. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay. Cool. I'll do it later. Okay. All right, guys, check this out. I am at 25% already. Discounts for construction time and construction cost. Just by constructing. You have to keep constructing. Wait. I do not need this temple. But I want to keep constructing. I do not need this building either. So what other building? Let's do water management. And for this one, let's do another one. Now I get a lot of legitimacy by doing Steve. We're gonna call this one Steve too. You see, 200 legitimacy. Plus the 250. Okay, we're good. I cannot construct anything else here. So let's play tall. Let's finish this here. I could move to wealth focus, so I'm gonna do it later just to get more money. Okay, so I already have everything. So now I need the 10 children. Okay, I have another one here. What about you? I'm sorry. I need to get married again. We're working on our genetics, so let's do this one here. We're gonna do another grand wedding. They're expensive, so I have to wait a little bit. I wanna make it the cheapest. I'm good where I'm at right now. Yes, that's good. This is maxed out. A wonderful son here. I wish he was genius. Let me educate him. Alright. Yes, educate her. I don't want to vassalize anybody, but I do want to create a kingdom. Let me see who else here will be my tributary. Okay, so they both are. Because I think I do not need the land itself. If they all become my tributaries, I can just become a king. I'm gonna wait. What about you? Okay, you will not. So we're gonna wait for a little bit here. How much do I need for the kingdom? Okay, I can create the kingdom title. We're gonna do that. So you don't need the land directly. You just need the tributaries. Beautiful. Alright, so let's make... I cannot do this, so let's have this guy here. We actually have to sponsor artifacts for later. Let me have a royal architect for the discounts here. And I can place him on development, public works. Alright, so we got that set up. And we're gonna have you in search for rare artifacts. And at the same time, we will... Can I construct this? Not yet. At the same time, we will have this option, commission artifacts, and we're gonna do a crown right now. Okay. Okay, how many kids do I got? Alright guys, so yes, I have 10 children on the dot, right? So now we can upgrade our mandala aspect. So we're gonna take it to level 2. What's the difference from level 2 to level 1? Oh yeah guys, this is what I was telling you guys earlier. Mothers and fathers gain piety when children are born into this house. And I think it's 250 piety. And that will stack with sacred childbirth. So my dynasty members, my sons born into my house, they will get 500 piety. So we're gonna select this. Now let's see. We also got renown here. So let's see what's level 2. I can yes, I can construct this. So now it's gonna take 5 years. But if I take this holy site, it's gonna bring it up by 10%. Actually, no, it's not this holy site. I thought there was one holy site. Oh, my bad, guys. It's actually this one here. So I already have the holy site. That brings it down to 5%. And I also have the preservation. But this one doesn't give discounts for it. Okay. Wiggle. Wait, what is... Oh, already converted that. All right, let me convert my capital. Perfect. I already have the mine here. So I'm making good money, guys, on one life. But I want something else. I'm gonna do battlefields. I'm gonna do this one. So let's continue. Yeah, I'm almost done here. All right, so this one gives me tributary taxes. I did not know that. And I get Mandala radiance, which means they're going to be more likely to become my tributary. And I get more contributions from them, so I get more piety. So let me check my piety. So right now I'm getting 21.9 a month. So if I get this, I get 24. That's huge. Right, so let's continue to do missions. And I'm just gonna chill here and play tall here. I can take this. Let me take it. We're just gonna relax here. Did I got the... I didn't. Okay, so let me make sure I'm educating my kids. Okay, so now I can do the coronation. Let me spend money on it and give me 2 minutes, guys. Let me go to the restroom. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. My bad. Been holding up for a minute. All right, so I forgot to do something earlier. I am not converting my people to my faith, and I have communion. So let me convert everybody real quick. Wait. Why? I thought you were my tributary already, no? What about you? Wait, why you guys don't wanna... I cannot... I'm confused. I thought I was able to just ask them. I guess I have to be... I have to be past rep. No, that's not real. I check in a minute. Let me finish this. 4 years. We're gonna sponsor. Damn, I need that much money? Okay. We're gonna finish this tree before we move on. Wait, why do you convert it to my... Oh, okay. You converted to my faith. All right. Oh, I can get a holy order. Big. I save money there. No. Alright, keep popping kids now. Alright, so we're gonna do shape realm. I don't know if I can do it because I'm constructing so much. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh! She's coming in with a clutch. I was gonna divorce her, but she's pregnant. Alright, so we're done. Our legitimacy is looking good. Alright, let's make sure we are doing these missions. And let me make sure I'll continue to construct. Okay, so 3 months. Look at the discount, guys. Aspect of creation itself is giving me 25%. I have architect and professional work host for the 30%, and royal architect. And then the discounts. What is this? Oh yeah, because I'm building the water management. It gives me also discounts. Aspect of creation with a massive 25. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. And preservation, which is my tenant. I could construct forever. This is gonna be a crazy playthrough. Okay, I can vassalize. I'm gonna vassalize people. At least the people in my... that belongs to my de jure kingdom. Who else? Okay, can I make you guys convert to my faith now? Why is it not letting me? Usually I have the option. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's because it's a tributary for this guy. Okay. I knew there was something wrong. Okay, everything's looking good now. I don't want more tributaries just yet. What is this? Okay, so I'm getting piety. And I am malnourished? You work on improvement. What is... I actually never done this. Okay, so let me... This is huge. Have you guys done this? Local arbitrator? How do I have this? I think it's because... Wait. Why do I have that option? Well, I don't know why, but I'm gonna use it. you guys know, let me know. So I got 25% holding taxes in this county, which is this county here. So I'm making a lot of gold. Now I want to marry this guy, which will be my heir, with one of his sisters. So I gotta make sure they're being educated. You're about to die, but that's okay. I have to micromanage my dynasty because I want to give him later. I want to land them. But I want a daughter with a beautiful trait or strong trait. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna continue to make sure they're being educated. Old steward. And you? Yes, I think that's it. Okay. I might have to start converting my culture later too. Okay, let's do this one. It's quicker. And how long? 10 months. So I can add another. Okay, now I can add another tradition. Oh yeah, here we go. He's gonna wait, hey. Okay, we're gonna marry that guy with this one. So I want her to be educated. Somebody high learning and high. All right, let's do a hunt so I can live longer. Uses piety, so I'm not worried about the money. So you can see here, every time I construct, I get more development by percentage. All right, let's play tone now. And I appreciate everybody that's here. You know, if you like what you see, my goal is to live stream all of my gameplays. Like, why not? That's my goal here. So I'm gonna try to do 2 to 3 videos, long form videos a week. And I'm gonna stream all of my gameplays. So if you like what you see, you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And I play Crusader Kings III a lot, even though I'm married with a lot of kids. I have 5,000 hours, guys. I'm not proud of it. I have 5,000 hours. Main reason, sleep apnea and insomnia. So usually I will start playing like at 8 or 9 and I will continue to 2, 3 a.m. no problem, like daily, which is not healthy, but I am getting better. All right, let me. Books that I'm not using, I'm gonna give my way to my dynasty members. Things that I'm not using that I can sell, I'm gonna sell. And now that I see this, I didn't realize I gave away my regalia. I think I did it in the coronation. All right, let me continue to construct. You can build the paddy fields a generation one era earlier because of this tradition here. Rice cultivators. I'm not gonna lie, I will love to have the hand culture intensive farming, because it will give me more development to my lands and allows the paddy fields, like it's the same tradition, but if you're able to get it, like hybridize with a hand, which is pretty tough, you're able to keep this. And I think farmlands. I think I have farmlands. Go. Hold on. Yes, this is farmlands here, and this is what. This is drylands. So my capital is here. This is the new one they added, the terraced hills, which I would love to do a gameplay specifically on this terrain and play tall, but most of them are in China, like here. There's actually good buildings in this area. See? And you can play tall here. Alright, let's continue. My development keeps going up. I'm at 27 right now. And let's do this. Dude, I haven't done one court yet. Let me do this. What is this? Rebuilding? I'm not gonna pay for it. I just don't have the money right now. And wanna convert everybody here? I forgot. Let me work on this actually. Look at the beautiful Minecraft logo. Alright, so I have to administrative court or diplomatic. I'm gonna keep this one, even though this one is good, because the higher my grand door, people are gonna be more willing to vassalize. I'm gonna keep this though, and it should not be that expensive. I'm making 37 gold a month, so let's max it out. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the money. Okay, I'm gonna pay for those inspirations. Let's make more money, and let me make sure I am educating my kids. Okay. Stubborn, yes. Oh man, hopefully I can give him all 3. Remember, all of my kids